Hi there. I wanted to come on and share with you what's in my morning basket. Now, I am swapping some things over because Lent is going to begin soon, so I want to make sure that I have appropriate things. But let me just have a look through and show you some of the things I have. Okay, so this is Celtic Daily Light by Ray Simpson. This information is actually available online for free. You can read this devotional on the Community of Aidan and Hilda website, which I can link below. But I love a paper copy. I have Scriptural Meditations, which is lots of different versions of the Rosary. I have Taking Flight, a book of story meditations by Anthony DeMello. Now this is an awesome book. It just has lots of little snippets that he's gathered from all sorts of different faith communities over the years, and they're just full of wisdom. I have A Tapestry of Daily Prayer. This is hard to find, I have to say, but a friend of mine wrote it, and it has prayers for every single day. So the author is Patricia Newland, and she compiled it, and has beautiful illustrations by Joanna Queen. So that's another lovely book. I have A Catholic Woman's Book of Days by Amy Wellborn. I find it very difficult finding Catholic devotionals, especially for women. So if you know of any others, do comment below. This one is Celtic Benediction, Morning and Night Prayer by J. Philip Newell. I love all things Celtic Christian. This one's really nice. It has prayers for every day of the week, and there's a morning prayer, an opening prayer, a scripture prayer, meditation, prayers of thanksgiving and intercession, and a closing prayer. And then there's a Tuesday night prayer. And it goes each day. So there's a morning and night prayer for each day of the week. So you can just pick that up on whichever day. Some people do it every week the same. I like to vary things a little bit. Now, so I don't have all of these things in my morning basket all of the time. I swap things in and out. Sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming if you have too many things. I also have a diary that I got specifically. It has some Christian artwork in it, and I use it to just write my notes from when I'm doing some Bible reading or a devotional, and I just find something really inspiring. I write it down in this diary. And I also have nearby at all times this book, which is it has my control journal for Fly Lady system cleaning, and it has a sort of goals and budgeting sections that I've put in here. And I also keep, for certain times of the year, I create a separate diary which I add into there for when I'm traveling, or for Advent, or Lent is coming up. So I think I'll put another little travel notebook in there. So I'll keep that handy. I don't leave it in my morning basket. I carry it around with me during the day if I need it. So that's available. Some pens, the rosary, any other little bits and pieces that I use. Now, for Lent specifically, I use Celtic Lent by David Cole, 40 Days of Devotions for Easter, And David Cole is actually a friend of mine, and I love his writing and all of his books. So that's a really good one for Lent. There are so many Lent devotionals, and I've used many over the years. And more recently, I had a bit of a cull. I used to keep them, but now I've been passing them on to various people. But I'm keeping hold of that one for now. And then this is one that we got at Mass the other day. Walk with me, a Lenten journey of prayer for 2020. So this, I think you can get this, is it Redemptorist? Okay, it says Alive Publishing, www.alivepublishing.co.uk. I think you can get this from various places, but it's not necessarily important which particular ones you use, just try one. So that's what I have for this year. I'll take some of these other books out because I do think that Lent is a particularly good time to simplify, to make sure that our time reading spiritual works and praying is actually really quite focused and concentrating on that relationship with Spirit. So I think that sometimes when I see a great big pile of books like this, I keep thinking, this is a huge to-do list. I need to read this one and this one and this one and this one. And it becomes a huge to-do list, and it's less meaningful as we add more and more activities to the day. So slow it down and read a little bit. Now, this is on top of my usual. So you know my usual is on my phone. Let me see if I can grab that. So on my phone, this is already with me. You'll see I don't have a Bible actually in my morning basket, and that's because mine happens to be too big. But I do have on my phone the Holy Bible. It's YouVersion app. And at the moment, I am still reading through the New Testament in a year. I started that a few weeks ago. So I have that as my daily plan. And sometimes I read a few because it's very small amounts. So sometimes I read a few days worth. And then the other one I'm doing right now is Closer to God Each Day, devotional by Joyce Meyer. And I love her devotionals. I've done, I think this is my third in a row. So I'm loving it at the moment. So that's part of my day. And when I made the transition from checking my email and Facebook first to doing this first, it has just, it's only a few minutes of the day, but it's made a huge difference to my morning, to start it off with reading my devotionals instead of looking at Facebook. Because once you get down Facebook, you're down the rabbit hole, and your 3 minutes or 4 minutes or 10 minutes turns into an hour, and then suddenly you have to get up and face the rest of your day, and you haven't done the things that you like to do, that you want to do. So I'm going to leave it there for now. I will suggest putting together a bit of a morning basket. I also suggest don't put too many things in it, so that you can have your slow and relaxing morning, or you can carry this around and do it in the afternoon if you like, so that you have your slow and relaxing morning. It's a beautiful way to start the day.